Hello. There is a big pool of cold air sitting across Scandinavia at the moment, and it's going to dig its way eastwards underneath high pressure into western Russia through the middle of the week. Across the central Med, moving its way eastwards, a deep area of low pressure, dropping further heavy rain. And then we have Storm Barra set to roll across Ireland into the UK on Tuesday, bringing widespread gales, heavy rain and some significant snowfall, trailing rain all the way down into northern Spain. Looking wet across Turkey, many parts of Greece, Tuesday into Wednesday. We'll see some very unsettled conditions across Hungary and Romania. Much clearer across Italy, Sardinia and Corsica. Rain approaching the north of Spain, the west of France, and as you can see, the UK looking very stormy indeed through Tuesday. Scandinavia largely fine on Tuesday, but cold. Potential for some heavy snowfall as the fronts in association with Barra, though, bump into this cold air through Wednesday. Certainly looks like we'll see some heavy snow digging down into the Alps and getting on to the Spanish plateau. And then heavy rain returns to Sardinia, Corsica and Italy. Generally, we're looking at a very unsettled story across northwestern Europe through the days ahead. We will, I think, see a quieter picture further east, but the cold air really settling in across Poland and western Russia. Hello. After a stormy start to the week across the far northeast of the US, Quebec and Ontario, things will be looking quieter on Tuesday. This area of low pressure will push northeastwards, bringing very windy weather to the Canadian Maritimes and Newfoundland, but high pressure builds in behind it, hence the winds will be much lighter. But some pretty cold air feeding through to the eastern seaboard. We keep a hangback of showers further south across the deep south, and we could see some quite heavy rain here through the middle part of the week. For the west coast, we're going to see another frontal system pushing some rain into coastal British Columbia. We'll see some snow eventually getting across into Alberta. Vancouver, I think perhaps with a bit of shelter, avoiding some of the wettest of the weather. Some showers potentially pushing in to southernmost California. Picking up a bit of a southerly wind, we'll see some rises in temperature for Las Vegas, and also across the plains, warmer air coming up from the south, Denver up to 16 degrees, very much on the mild side midweek. Across the northeast, though, it will certainly be cold. Cold air coming around that area of high pressure, getting into the likes of New York and then to the south as these showers linger Tuesday, but reinvigorating, if anything, I think into Wednesday. We're going to see some very wet weather for the likes of Atlanta and Tallahassee. For New York and Montreal, of course, turning colder. Hello. Some heavy rainfall to come for southern Brazil in the next couple of days as the tail end of a weather front stalls here. We could even see some further development, certainly some cloud at the moment on the latest satellite picture. More rain targeting the Amazon basin and some unsettled weather pushing into the far south of the continent courtesy of this weather front. It will also usher in some much colder air behind it. So temperatures are taking quite a tumble through Tuesday across central and southern parts of Chile and Argentina. As I said, more wet weather to come through the Amazon basin, some heavier showers up towards Guyana, French Guiana, Suriname, and for the north coast of Brazil. Downpours really across the Carvelas, Rio de Janeiro throughout the day on Tuesday. Drier for Florianopolis, quite a bit of fine weather across the River Plate, but some heavy rain for a time in Valdivia, and temperatures 8-9 degrees down on those we'll see to start the week. Temperatures picking back up, though, quite promptly through Wednesday and Thursday. Central America, well, it's the quiet time of the year here now, so yes, there will be some isolated showers, but nothing too dramatic, largely fine as we head out across the Caribbean. Perhaps a greatest chance of seeing some rainfall across El Salvador, Guatemala, Nicaragua, some heavier showers, 1 or 2 for Costa Rica and Panama. But in terms of our outlook, we are very much dominated by sunshine through the next 5 days. Hello. The weather is looking very stormy across the Mediterranean in the days ahead, and for northernmost Africa that means the high likelihood of some showers along the north coast, some strong winds to contend with in places, and some unseasonably cool air being dragged quite a way south. I think we're likely to pick up a few showers certainly for northern Libya, Tuesday, Wednesday, some quite strong winds affecting northern Egypt. Further south, some heavier rain for Mozambique and Zimbabwe, downpours across the Democratic Republic of Congo, but above average temperatures forecast here. across the western side of South Africa. A lot of sunshine for Cape Town. Some heavier showers for Durban Wednesday, Thursday. Downpours to come for Kinshasa and for Maputo. Marrakesh will see, I think, quite a lot of sunshine in the short term, but more cloud and some colder air pushing in here on Friday. Often quite gusty winds affecting Cairo in the next few days as this low works its way across southern Europe and the eastern end of the Mediterranean. Eventually, I think we'll see it carrying some showers towards Tel Aviv and Damascus. Across the Middle East, though, really in terms of the outlook for the week ahead, we're very much dominated by fine weather. A tiny bit of a northwesterly wind picking up to the north of the Gulf, but I don't think enough to cause any significant visibility problems moving dust and sand around. Hello. In the last 24 hours, we've seen a small depression, an area of low pressure, push its way northwards out of the Bay of Bengal, across the northeast of India, into Bangladesh, and now it's rolling eastwards towards Myanmar. Still got some heavy rain to drop, I think, across Myanmar. A few inches, perhaps close to 100 millimetres possible here by the time we get later on into Tuesday. We'll see some heavier showers returning to southern India in the days ahead. Also some downpours possible for Sri Lanka and the Maldives. As we track further north, though, it's a pretty quiet story, actually. A weather front waiting to slide its way into northern Kazakhstan will usher some colder air in here. Temperatures actually a little above average for Nur Sultan and the likes of Tashkent on Tuesday. We've got plenty of sunshine to take us across Pakistan and into northern India. Some heavier showers to the south, I think possible for Tamil Nadu in the days ahead, and again across Andhra Pradesh. Could be a legacy of mist and fog because of all the moisture lingering across Assam and Meghalaya, despite the rain clearing away eastwards. For Nur Sultan, quite a pronounced drop in temperatures Tuesday into Wednesday as that cold front sinks south. Tashkent will see temperatures fall as well, but only briefly here. Looking much drier for Dhaka, but some showers returning in off the Bay of Bengal for Kolkata on Thursday. Hello. The southern Philippines and Indonesia both experienced some heavy showers in the last 48 hours. Plentiful cloud here on our satellite image, and there are more showers set to be brought in on the monsoon winds through the days ahead. Very big contrast then in the picture further north, with a big area of high pressure, particularly across eastern China. A lot of fine weather, a lot of winter sunshine. Same can be said for the Korean Peninsula. But for Japan, an area of low pressure sitting to the east means some frequent showers for eastern exposures, especially in the next few days, and I think some quite high rainfall totals, especially in the Tokyo region. More downpours to come for Brunei, for Jakarta and Singapore. Tokyo looking particularly wet on Wednesday. We hold on to some unseasonable warmth across the northeast of China for Beijing throughout the week ahead. Very hot across the northern half of Western Australia. Severe heat wave conditions for some here in the coming days, and we're going to see some of that heat pulling across the interior and down towards the Bight later in the week. Heavy thunderstorms again across Victoria, New South Wales and Queensland on Wednesday. New Zealand generally looks drier through the middle of the week. But take a look at the temperatures for Adelaide. 19 on Thursday, up to 36 as we change wind direction and head into the weekend.